Now, what you were saying earlier about women is absolutely true. In an originally innocent society, women in a group with unanimous consent are the primary decision makers and the legislature of life. They're called grandmother councils. I'm forming them as fast as I can. I examine you guys and say, you do it. Have women come together and learn how to do what they can do so well, unanimously perceive the same thing. Here's the way a meeting goes, and I'll shut up. Women gather together and sit, like the Quakers, in silence, and wait until they perceive unanimity. And then one of them says, I believe we are unanimous. Another says to the archaeosynagoguist, the one who is delegated for the homework, are there any decisions we are called upon to make today? And she will say, yes, a lady has come and asked us to help her. Oh, and so the lady comes forth and gives her problem with making a decision. They discuss it, put all the things on the table. And then the women go back into their unanimity and wait until it appears again, and someone says, I believe we are unanimous. And another person says, and I believe this is our decision. Thank you. Next item of the agenda. That's a true legislature. That's the golden age. That is possible, and it is being done today in certain places. The other council is the grandfather council. The men have to learn how to do this from women because they're in testosterone overdrive, and it's very difficult for them to find this unanimity of heart-mind, which is so much easier for the women to do. But they can learn it, and when they do, they become the administrative council to carry out the decisions. And then 4 times a year, at equinoxes and solstices, the 2 councils get together to be the judicial council, which looks back over the decisions of the last quarter and sees whether they worked or not, and goes from there. That is what Benjamin Franklin intended to be the government of the United States. And I'll end with this one statement from Hiawatha by Longfellow. Gitche-Gumee is Lake Erie. It was the center of the Iroquois Nation. By the shores of Gitche-Gumee, by the shining big sea water, stood the wigwam of Nokomis, daughter of the moon, Nokomis. What does Nokomis mean? Daughter of the moon. And what was she? A member, Hiawatha's grandmother, a member of the Grandmother Council. And this is Benjamin Franklin's source of the Declaration of Independence. We need this to be in our books, don't we? Mm-hmm. Don't we need to put that out there in a university someplace and have it taught somewhere, if not everywhere? This is what America stands for. This is who we are. And we've lost it completely, ripped off by the robber barons, the corporate, soulless people who don't care for anybody except their own greed. And they are the enemies of human happiness and the remnants of the Dark Ages which impede our becoming who we are. So there it is. There's a lot more to it, of course, but enough's enough for a moment.